Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I am Thonia and it's so good to have you here. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to apply foundation, highlight and contour. So to get started, I always go in with a primer after moisturizing. I use the Gold Skin Moisturizer to moisturize my skin, and for primer, I'm going in with a Blossom Cosmetic Mattifying Primer. And a primer helps to serve as a base where other products can, or your foundation, and it helps it to last. It helps your makeup to last longer. It evens out texture and it smooths the skin. And for this Blossom Cosmetics primer, it is really a good primer. After applying, you want to let the primer sit on your skin before going in with any other products. Now this next step is super duper optional. I'm color correcting to even out to cover up the dark spots and some discolorations I have on my face. Now for the primer, you want to check for your skin type before buying any primer. You just don't want to go to a store and pick up a primer. Please check for your skin type before getting a primer. And I'm simply tapping with my fingers on the affected areas, the areas where I want to hide these dark spots and discolorations. So far, if you're enjoying the video, please make sure to give me a big thumbs up. It means a lot to me, and also subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Now for foundation, I'm using the Blossom Cosmetic Primer, and I'm going to be using my fingers to just dot this around my face, and I'm using a damp beauty blender to blend. And things you want to consider when getting a foundation is the tone, the shade, the texture and the finish you're going for. And you also want to test your foundation on the neck too, because most of the times we're actually trying to match this to our face. And I'm going in with the spray to help in the blending process. Always use a damp beauty blender, and don't go onto your skin with a beauty blender. You want to tap the beauty blender on the back of your hand to grab on products to help the blending process to be easy. I don't know if that makes sense. And for blending, kindly tap the products in, and don't forget to blend the sides of your nose and your neck area. And hey guys, if you've got any video suggestions or ideas for me, definitely leave it down in the comment section, because I'll be so honored to do that for you. So after that is blended out, next will be concealer. And to highlight, I'm using, or to conceal, or to highlight, I'll be using the Elegant Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn, and I will be highlighting on the under eye, the bridge of my nose, a bit on my forehead, the cupid's bow, and a little bit on my chin. And these are areas where I want to make more prominent. And after that is sitting on my skin, I'm going back in with that same beauty blender. I'm just using another side, and please tap the product on. You don't want to drag it so you don't get to move the foundation, the color correcting. We don't want all that stuff here. So kindly tap the product in. you want to make sure to blend. After that, we're going in with the Blossom Cosmetic Pro Concealer to contour. And for contour, I usually measure where to stop the contouring down the arc of my brows, so you don't want to go past that. And I'll be contouring my cheekbone, the jawline, and on my forehead because we're trying to create shadows. Contouring helps to create shadows on the face and also bring out the structure of your face so that it doesn't get to look all flat. So this is what contouring does. And I do have a big forehead, so that's why I try to contour much more than highlighting the forehead, because I don't want that area to be more prominent. And I'm just going back in with another layer of concealer, and I'll be letting the concealer like dry down a little, not much, just for a few minutes to help give the coverage I want. And I'll be using another side of the beauty blender to blend out the contour. And to blend out the contour, you want to blend upwards, not downwards, and kindly tap the product in while blending your contour out. And for this whole process, I did use one beauty blender, so yeah. And for the nose contour, I did get to pinch my beauty blender like so very well to be able to get into the corners of the nose. And I'd like to blend out the contour first, so that when blending out the highlighting concealer, it will just get to marry it to one another and not create harsh lines. I don't know if that makes sense, but this is what I like to do, and I feel this is better. But do you, girl, do you. So after we blended nose contour, we're about to blend the highlight, and whoa so I just let that be, and I went back in to blend the rest of the areas that have been highlighted. And to fix that mistake that we made there, I went back in with a bit of foundation and highlights to just get that away. So after everything is blended, you want to make sure you've blended everything seamlessly. I'll be going in with a setting spray, and this will help to set it all in place and to make sure that the powders have a good base to sit on, and also to give it a skin-like finish. So this is why. And I'll be pressing that in with a beauty blender before going in with powder. For powder, I'm using a pressed powder to set the areas where I highlighted, and I'm using the Iman pressed powder in the shade 03. And for the areas where I contour, to set that, I'm using the Gulfower Cosmetics powder palette to set that. I did a bit of reverse contouring. So after setting the highlighted areas and the contour area, I went back in with a bigger brush to just set the whole face. So I hope this video was helpful to you. Please let me know in the comments section. If you've got questions, please leave them down. And if you did enjoy the video, please give me a big thumbs up and stick around with me by subscribing to my channel. Okay? Click the subscribe button down below. It is free. Okay? So I'll be going off camera to complete the rest of the eye makeup, the highlighting, and we're done, guys. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.